phase or middle range or going as you grow up, drugs are part of it, particularly diabetes and hypertension. Or that any particular moment, anyone would be using that. So now what exactly the drugs are? So as you aware that they are nothing but either it could be coming out from natural substances or synthetic molecules, either small or biological. They're basically meant for meeting the unmet medical needs. So you will be suffering from some kind of disease. So you're going to, I'm not going to say that it will eradicate, but at least it will cope up with either eradicating or to cope up with the adverse effects, whatever you have, how to mitigate those conditions. So now, in that respect, the most important step within this identifying a drug is the clinical phase. There are two phases basically. The both here, the complex is a very complex part. So it can be divided into two phases. One is discovery phase. In that, we are going to identify a candidate. We are not going to call it as a drug. It is a candidate which will be subsequently developed into drug. But again, it is not that it is once it enters into that it will reach this B. Development approved drug. It has to pass through clinical trials, and once you are done with that, various government agencies they will review the data and finally they will have a say to whether it is suitable for human disease treatment or animal disease treatment. So that is what it is. Now coming on to discovery phase. So I'm not going to touch this on this. I'm thinking about this particular phase. Where discovery phase, most important is that the target discovery. So whatever disease condition is there, most important is how you can reach that target. I mean, that disease. Right? Cancer means it is not that all targets. So there will be specific pathway will be there, and for pain you take so information and all will be there. So you have to figure out what is the root cause, and you have to make sure that you attack that root cause rather than getting into intermediate. So all that will come into picture in target discovery. And apart from that, once you get how to modulate that target activity, whether you need to potentiate or you need to activate further or you need to suppress its activity, that depends on what disease you are trying to attack at it. And then, most importantly, how it can be modulated is comes into picture in your lead generation. Along with that, there is also another one is in vitro screening. That is most important, which is from developing assay, so that you can identify what compounds are modulating the activity, which is part of this. Once you have this, some identified as active site, the next stage is lead. In case of lead, apart from primary potency, you are also going to deal with how it is suitable with human body. Because our body has mechanism to take out the external compounds and all that. So you have to make sure that compound sustains in the body for a longer duration so that it can elicit its own activity, what is made from. So all that will come into picture of lead identification as well as lead optimization. In this case, apart from all this activity what you have performed, we are also going to deal with off targets. Because everything, whatever disease conditions, physiological modulations that happens in body, the same component can elicit the other activities also. You have to make it more specific. So that comes into picture in this particular stage. So all this, though it looks very simple on the slide, but when you really get into the activity of this one, actually feel the challenges what they are in. So for that reason, this is almost more than 100 to 200 times expensive compared to what you're investing. So this particular thing. So you have to make sure that whatever you want to take a call on getting into this phase, make sure that you have a quality candidate. It is most important aspect in the part of great clinical discovery. So let's get into that. Whatever the 4 stages I mentioned over there, so that is all catered by this department. One is we got the pillars of discovery phase. One is in vitro screening. So once you identify target, someone has to develop a method to screen compounds, right? So that comes in this one. And this is, it's not that nice to have, it is important because nowadays you have to make rational designs. You don't want to end up making thousands together molecules, end up with none. Instead of that, you go with rational. Make at least 100 molecules, but makes a proper what the next molecule will make. So that all will come into picture using either crystallography information or applying various advanced calculations. And of course, the mental chemistry is the key driver of this entire activity. So they will be making the molecules based on the data. They will take a call with the help of these people, what to make, what not to make, and how to progress and all that. Of course, these two are again kind of filters. So So now, having said that, so this is what important. Now, drug is there's only 1 month, right? But to get into 1 month, we screening almost more than lakhs together of molecules in stage activities, what we call gate identification. I don't know how many of you have heard about hypercode screening. As the name itself, high means like more number of, and throughput means it is speed. So there is some kind of complementation happens with output, but at least you can manage the more number of compounds. That's why they call it as high throughput. If it is more number of compounds, it is high. If it is very less number, it is called as medium throughput screening. Focus means again it is lesser than that of your medium throughput screening. That all come into picture. Once that is there, you will be to get at least less than 100 compounds, which we call it all as hits. They may be, I mean, inhibition means generally 1 micromolar less than 1 micromolar is ideal, but always that is not the case. You will end up around about 100, and if you're going to do fragments, it will be even 1500 micromolar or 200 micromolar, etc. But again, with the help of crystallography, CAD and all that, you are going to enhance the product. That is what it is this stage. And once you identify hits, you will be making some few analogs, or you will get it from commercial vendors, and then you will make it to 5 leads. Out of 5 different chemotypes, 1 or 2 will get optimized leads. Finally, one will go into this particular activities. This is how analytic candidate. Now, as I mentioned earlier, so this is key to the success of your development. Now, how to arrive at, as I mentioned here, right? So, now what are the approaches? Let's look into that option. If you look at here, this is just a given from 2000 to 2019. This is FDA approved drugs profile. If you look at here, so there are 378 novel drugs, which includes 27 biosimilars, which are nothing but larger molecules, like biologics, what we call it. But there are a huge amount of small molecules are there. In fact, 24% belongs to oncology, infection 50%, 15%, and in disease about 11%. But if you look at here overall, it is right now at about 9 years. If you want to start from one particular screening to get into drugs, that is what the estimate of now. Yeah. So as I mentioned, you need the starting point, right? These are like quite often used screening methodologies. One is random or focus screening, whole cell screening, which is quite important in case of cancer as well as infection. That is one thing. And compound based, this is phosphologous, which most of the people follow this one because something already there. It is very easy to modify that one and then get some differentiator and then get into the final code. And also execute screening. And as I mentioned, among all this, another complementary is version screening. There are some advantages as well as challenges. We speak about that, but this is one of them. And then also something called fragment-based screening. But nowadays, quite a bit with companies, what they're doing is, already people have established some company and have some starting fund. Larger pharma, they actually buy it so that they can reduce the time and they can get into the latest technology, latest information. So this is quite happening. Along with that, there are some companies now AML based where this is identify targets, come up with actives, and then they do advanced stage molecules. Of course, that is moving up, but we have to see its complete picture. It is not like that, but at least one or two instances are there. But I don't want to take that as a real boosting thing. But we have to wait for others to get to know about it. Now, if you look at among those approaches, what I mentioned, this is two analyses I've done by my previous observation on these scientists, deep ground. When I was working with AstraZeneca, so he has compared this information. If you look at 2018 and then 2020, what he has done is he has taken all US FDA approved drugs as well as in Journal of Medicine Chemistry and other medicine chemistry, whichever they call candidate. So they try to do the analysis from where the came and then what is the profile of that. So in 2018, if you see phosphologous is 43% coming from that one, and the random being 29%, versus being 14%, and so on and so forth. Here, if you look at it 2023, the trend is almost same. You see like 43% that, and also seen also because now AIML has come. In that way, this is right now not that much, but still it is that much. So going further, now we will try to see how what is meaning aspect. I believe like most of people are familiar to that, but I'll be emphasizing more on some advanced respect to databases. So virtual screening, what is NCBHP, that is using your software. Right. Screening is that means you're going to screen against your targets. Virtually everything happens within to generate normal hits against the particular target. The need of projected information you have it on the target, you can use a simple to robust protocol to arrive at the virtual screening. Like this is important is as I said our hit identification. That is the hit identification is crucial step. In the same in this case is databases that you are going to use because you can screen using software structure and all that. Finally, you should either make it or you should be able to purchase it. For that reason, this is essential component with respect to regulated databases for this particular protocol, so that you can make rapid progression either critically feasible or with some analog and then test it further. Yeah. So this is just a statistics. Actually, the in-silico operation started in 1970s.
Just I want to give you some information.
Okay. So it started in 1970, but the advancement has not happened. From basically 19 onwards, 97 onwards. But once you look at here, over the period, year by year, the usage of computational chemistry as well as what this is. This is one the analysis. That is here. Now,
battery content. Change the battery.
yes, sure. So, what we require in case of execution of work is basically you need three components. One is target structure, right? Whatever the target presence, whether it could be protein or it could be receptor, even if it is not there, you can deal with at least of small molecules, small structure. So that is one of the requisites. The second one is, which I mentioned, is databases of molecules. What do you mean by databases of molecules? They are nothing but commercially available of molecules which you can use it. Once you arrive at a hit list, you can continue it. It is basically window shopping kind of stuff. And another one is most importantly protocols. Based on information you have to decide what protocols you need to use it, and for that you should have a specific protocol so that it will be more successful. One of the important aspects is it is not that all the time we should use only one protocol. Always more complex and more kind of protocols you use it, more chances of getting success. That is due to the challenges with respect to the CAD protocols which are in hand, and also the structures that are going to be. Now, if you look at this is the glimpse of I don't know how much you can see from there, but these are the methods. What we use is just to look at 3D. You have open source, Chimera, IMOL, Mega, so all academics can use this one. Which are like not necessarily academics. Usually we can use this one. But something we have like something present traditional as well as OpenAI, Biovia, which is like earlier was of X-Levis, and also we have Moonsoft. ICM browser is what we use it because it is free for commercial as well as for academics. We use that as a visualizer, which has got a good chemical spreadsheet also like Excel. You can use this one also. I encourage people to look into this. Just you need to log into their website, you can download and use it. And molecular preparation in the databases, you need to convert from 2D to 3D. So for that you have RDKit, which is quite open source. Anybody can use it. And also subsequently you have from this vendor, you have this one. And every property predictions, you have servers and all that in open source. Shape similarities are very important. Whatever I have data down here, they are fresh. They are just recently got published. Rochambeau, we have evaluated it, works fantastically. OpenAI has got something called ROCs, which is quite expensive, not commercially accessible. But academics it is very cheap. Almost it is at negligible price. We can look into that aspect also. But Rochambeau is equivalent to that. They made it open source. They evaluated it works very well. I believe some people are familiar with Autodoc also. So they have something called human substructure, parameters using this background. And I've given here for the docking wise, other dog, R dog, and dog. All these are free to use. So you can use it for your research activities. At least you get exposure to that, online video tutorials and all that. So you please go through with this one. So next, what is the process? As there are like three requisites I mentioned. In terms of process also, it is three steps. One is preparation. Preparation with respect to target 3D structure. Another one is the databases, what I mentioned. Second one is execution. This is again depending on this preparation because what information you have, you can come up with the scenarios. As I mentioned, it is not simple protocol, you have to use multiple ones. For that reason, this execution protocols depends on what information you have. And then the next one is most importantly, analysis part. Since here you will be dealing with has to be the molecules, one has to pay attention what how does you can break down from huge number to countable like 200, 300 compounds, which requires collection, visual inspection, diversity, and then data preparation, which is nothing but your analysis part. And typically, as I mentioned, I'll also speak to the next slide also. This structure and ligand based. Structure based means if your target 3D structure is there, or if you could develop a model of that, which is nothing but called as simulation model. That's mimicking the what is known in that. So that is, and then you can also have ligand-based approaches where you are not going to take into account 3D structure of your target, but you will be using chemical structure, what you know into that. That is what part of ligand-based, and you deploy multiple protocols. Computational chemistry is nothing but comparing each other in bulk, whether it is small molecule. And how you can compare the energy. As I mentioned, the key is comparing the energy. So you are going to compare one person to one person in academic is by scores, right? They are academic scores. Similar way, in this case, we are going to compare energy so that you can say this molecule is better, this molecule is not better. Now, there are different ways of basically comparing the energy system. In case of ligand, we call it as electrostatic because you know that system is with energy and electronics are involved in that. So you're going to compare electrons and then also something called pharmacophore. They are nothing but distribution of key features of a molecule in 3 dimensions. Because as protein is 3-dimensional, you know it has helix, loops, etc., etc. So all the residues will be scattered in this thing in 3-dimensional. How best we can reach out to the requisite one is what the pharmacophore is what we call it. So all that is involved that, and you can deploy based on the information either one single protocol, or you deploy both, or you can deploy hybrid protocol also to get into some novel things. Now, the scenarios are there just to do a glimpse here. Now, if you look at structure based, the scenarios could be multiple chemotypes. So, some people already work that. For example, if you take Jack as one of the targets, there are Jack 1, Jack 2, Jack 3, 2. So, these are the species which are there in that. Now, within that, a lot of information is there. The scenario is that multiple chemotypes are known into that. In that case, the success rate would be high. The color indicates green means higher success. That means it is diminished. That is how we have to take it. Now, single, you can see that it is fading out. So, as you say, the known compounds are there, but they are not less than 1 micromolar. You tend to get it, but it is not that one. So, like that, you can see different scenarios are there. Again, in case of multiple ligands, if you have more chemotypes, you get other pharmacos and other protocols to get your chances more. Okay, now coming on the most important aspect is the database of commercially available. These are nothing but small collection of small molecules. But this database is nothing but a collection of small molecules which are synthesized. That is what earlier we used to use it. And they can be divided into bioactive, macrocycles, and based on targets also. It can be CNS, protein-protein interactions, kinase like GPCR, PROTAC, and also they can be covalent library, diversity, and fragment library. Fragment library is nothing but we call it as a rule of T. Molecular weight, C log T, log D, everything, rotatable bonds, everything will be within a rule of 3, whether it would be 300, like that, log D, 3, and all that, rule of 3, what we call it. So, like that, this way, and this were frequently used. Now, recently, what happened is, so these are the, okay, just to say that earlier, whatever I mentioned, vendor databases, these are the very well-known vendors. Biosyn, Cambridge, Cambridge, Enamine, E molecules, Small Protein. Enamine is the one who really makes the compound, and they sell the compounds on their portal. Whereas E molecules, mold, zinc, all this, they are the like Amazon and Flipkart. So they put together from people who are making the compounds and on their website, which is the selling compounds. So you can get into this, just you need to log in there with your academic email ID and you have access to look for. Suppose I'm having a compound, I want to either purchase it, you can look at whether it is available. If not, whether any similar compounds are there, you can contact and you can purchase them. So again, it all depends on what you want to use it. These are the vendor data using, and this was the traditional process what being used in virtual screening. But now something has evolved within 5 years. So earlier we used to deal with 5 lakh companies. STS was 1 lakh. Virtual screening was more than 5 to 10 lakh because pharma companies they have their own collections, so they used to use everything. STS, why you can ask 1 lakh since the report collection is more? Because every assay cannot be handled with that many large companies. There will be restrictions how one assay can be handled. If time was small, but that reason people didn't take it. But virtually, you don't have that restriction. If you have a computer, if you have a processing power, computing power, if you have a license for software, you can exploit whatever the database or size it is there. But for that reason, what they have done is whatever how the compounds are made. What you need is you need ingredients, right? Reaction number reagent A, reagent B, or reagent C also, and then you have one intermediate. Again, that would be reacted with another compound, and finally you will get your end product, right? So like that, you have a number of, for example, protein aldehyde. I believe everyone is familiar with the compound or functional group aldehyde acids. So, recently we just looked how many 7 lakh aldehydes are acid, 7 lakh aldehydes, acid chloride. Now you know that aldehyde, acid chloride, acid can be reacted with amine. And amines, how many are there? They are also in lakhs. Now, if you multiply this 7 into this many, you can end up with that many compounds. At least virtually, theoretically, you can make those reactions and you can get that compound. That was the basis for defining a compound called ultra large. Theoretically, you can make compound in that fashion. So what now the company, this vendor databases, whatever I mentioned, what they have done is they developed some algorithm. Now, A plus B also not necessarily that it will end up in C. So out of 100, you will get 30-60% getting converted into C. So they did some algorithms and all that. So they see that how much we can believe that it is convertible. Based on that, even if you can make some rows, they say that these are the out of rows, this is what the proportion. At least we will say that 80% we can make. So all that taken into account, and then they made something called ultra large virtual library. Can you tell me any imagination right now? Forget about synthetic recovery. If you look at like what is 10 to the power of 64. So that is what chemical space we are talking about. Whether we can handle that, answer is no. When 10 to the power of 60, so it is very hard to handle 10 to the power of 6 or 9, some 7 in CBD. Forget about 10 to the power of 7. 63 means you can imagine how many, there is not pros at all. Like the vector of chemical space you can think of right now on the globe. But you can't handle that. But somehow these people have come up with in billions now. So at least in simple you can handle that. That is what latest development with the help of artificial intelligence and algorithms and all, you can handle that analysis. They encourage people to use it to get novelty, mainly something different chemotypes so that you can get rid of the odd effects that would come into picture when you go with the typical small. So this is what I was explaining. If you look at here, this NH2, NH2. This is one intermediate. Now you can read this NH2 with this acid for another acid. So you see the different product. Again, the same amount can be like treated with one aldehyde, one acid, and one halo. So you can have that. So if you look at like this, you will end up with multi-layer chemical space based on how many building blocks, how many things are there. This is what the 11 months for the champions and who actually raised that concept. There is something called a global database also, which was initiated. But these are the ones who really like right now deals in billions of molecules, who have also taken into account the synthetic feasibility also. So this is one what frequently we also use. Now, on that definition, you can basically the databases that are used for virtual screening can be divided into 3 categories. The nomenclature here: virtual, just virtual. No instances of it is being made. There is no any kind of guarantee that you can make it, but at least you can make theoretically, you can make. And the another one is real, that means compounds are sitting on the shelf, you can produce them, you can use it for that. So this is what right now the definition. Earlier it was all only real, but with the latest within 6 to 7 years, all this are coming to picture because of the algorithms. Now this is like I was talking about. If you look at here, these are the cooperatives. That means each pharmaceutical company. If you look at here, LIVD, Monitor, Pfizer, Goldtech, AstraZeneca, and Merck. Now you can see here that every year they're actually enhancing their virtual chemical space because of recruitment of reagents. You can do reactions, and also there are algorithms which are there to predict whether the compound can be made or not. So all that things there. This is of course with respect to large pharma. But now you look at this public DBB. They're also talking about 10 to the power of more than 11 and all that. And commercial is what the main focus, which is we are going to use it because they are the ones who want to look after the getting finally you done with your scaling. Yeah. So just to give that whatever that graph was there, this is what we whatever and this is what is 90 units, the compound selection. And here also, so the advantage is that you get the novelty as well as scalability. The only thing is that all of them are like accessible, there is no. It is actual ultra large virtual library. Only one thing, if it is there, if you have a team or association with organic chemistry, you can make those compounds, it will be of your own. So that is one advantage with this kind of method. Now, if you look at the property space, again the question would be there, right? What need like and all that. Look at here, the real enamel space is up there about 21 million. If you look at here, how much they are going to need this need like properties, 90% of their library is within that. So it is very good to use for your activities compared to that. So how to handle this kind of large databases so much? So now one is these are the kind of examples which are very related. In the interest of time, I'm not going to do that, but it is handled. You can do that. So cloud computing, I think everyone is aware about that. Everything is getting converted into using the cloud. There you don't need to invest yourself having the infrastructure maintaining it. So already systems are there. Just you need to get a contract with them and start using it. In that way, so all now what they're doing, all the commercial software like Arduino, most of taking the advantage of cloud resources because you'll be using for specific time, not more than a week or two. So you can use that and then you can get rid of that system. So that is the one. So what they have done is these people have come up with different tools and techniques, using such a large resources also. But they have made it very easy for all large pharma. So all like first because there is less extension compared to target. And so now, like as I mentioned, what are the types? There are three different kinds of docking for large versus big. One thing they call it as brute force docking. Nothing but you dock everything. You take huge resources of cloud computing, dock all billions into your target. That is one way to speed them. But is it feasible? It is not feasible everywhere because cost comes into the picture. So what we do is another one is we deploy machine learning targets. What it is done is we have this database, right? Then we cherry pick subset of that. Out of billions, you cherry pick only some 0.1 million or 1 lakh or 2 lakh compounds. Dock them. You get some idea whether what sort of compounds are getting docked into that. You wait the kits. From that kits, you generate a model. Now you develop again like dock another 1 lakh compounds which are not docked previously. Again you will have another model. Like that you will at least do 2 to 3 times, and then with that consensus model you again dock entirely. So they predict the molecules. So out of billions they will come up with the close to the same molecule or something. Then you can dock it. So that is another way to cherry picking a subset rather than putting entire effort. That is one. Another one is a very interesting one. Nowadays basically the company has come up with. They call it as a fragment-based method, which is nothing but synchrone-based. What they are doing is now, as I mentioned, the reaction speed rate, how they develop it. So you cherry pick synchrons and you go on adding the functional groups. What they do is they have one synchrone and one functional group. Dock them into your target. Whichever comes active, you take that and add another functional group. Then redock them. And like that, once you have some decent one, you enumerate it to pull all the reactions and count them. It is all nothing but all this you can control the cost versus time. So these are the different methods what right now exist, and accordingly, the protocols are available from different. This is what I was mentioning here. Now, in terms of machine learning, as well as this is this advantage. You can see here, these are the four different intermediates, out of which one is getting down very well. They take that down, these are the shapes indicate different symptoms. Now, this is how circle is talking well. They take that circle, they add up rest of the functional groups, again, which are different. Out of that, this is coming good. These are the keywords. They take it further, they enumerate, and then like that, they repeat. So, this is another way you can get into novelty as well as so this is this information. So, any examples? If there are there, you can see that this group was in 3 billion components are in now. They got this one. This is very recent. They got it. They used the gradient structure and they ended up at 1.7 nanometer for that particular. Similarly, like this, you can see fragment based as well as machine learning. What are the protocols I mentioned about that? And if someone wants to see how to handle, I'm just giving a flavor. I don't know how many you could catch up there because it needs getting into more. I suggest strongly to read this feature, one of the protocols that has been published in this paper, practical guide to large scale. They have given each and every step, whatever I have mentioned here in this paper. I strongly encourage people to look into this paper, and also they say that top 3.7 which they have used in this one is to academic. Once you get to apply to the common standard, you get that, then you can use this one. Now, what is the best option? So always remember deploying multiple approaches. You can't say that I use only one. You have to deploy multiple protocols. So if you not target whatever I mentioned, group first talking, if you are able to source cloud computing, or like you apply ML based, or at least you go for a simple one. And also you can deploy again this approaches. The idea is combination of everything at least will lead to success with more. So that is one message I would like to give here. Now, again, I mentioned that apart from commercial, there are open source tools out there, which can be lashed by the academic group and other research activities who are not necessarily with the or the control of the process. BS Flow is all are like open source. Here you see I mentioned this. These all are like they can base. It does 2D similarity, 3D shape. Pharmaconet, this is just a pharmacophore modeling. Preshambo shape. If you have all these three, it is very good to reduce the BS into some max form. And using deep talking virtual to Rosetta BS, all are like open for academics. You can complete the remaining talking base, which is quite important. So please make a note of this, and then if anybody interested, please they can use this also. And this is important. In my earlier conversation, I was mentioning about that. This initiative actually is nothing but critical assessment of computational experiments. What is here is that they actually show up on their web page the challenges for a particular target. They invite applications from research groups. They can participate in this one. Of course, they have to collaborate with one of the Canadian institutes or organizations. Once you come up with the in-silico exercise, the compounds will be produced like that. They actually speculate, they test it, and then also they communicate back the results to the entire open. And then they can take from there, they can start their own activities. So, also, we can also get into these and engage in a collaboration. In that fashion, if you look at this is for an example, recently has been published challenge one. How many of you noticed? I don't know, it appeared as an article in the Journal of Institutes just last week. So this was known as an open channel. So LRK2 is manganese, is used for oncology, but recently it is being used for CNS. There is one, it is a complex associated protein. There is one particular region which was not ligandable. They throw that as a challenge. Out of like 23, out of 10 countries, 23 teams actually participated. They deployed their own of interest CAD protocols. So they ended up at about 73 compounds out of 2,000 compounds were purchased by cash from Canadian. They got 73 compounds and SP around about less than 150 microns. Further, what they did is the 73 compounds. Each compound they got 50 analogs, 15 to 75. they tested, finally they got 7 diverse series. Okay, and then we were ranging from 80 to 140 milligrams. Though it is, weak at least, but at least we look at 7 diverse compounds with multiple brains putting together. That is the advantage. One also indicates that this particular target is, as it was proven earlier, not defendable. But at least, still it remains as a challenging one. But at least you can see that multiple protocols, multiple brains, they start together and then starting points, which gives an idea for other research communications going to that. This is what in nutshell how we need to apply that protocol. And I also mentioned here somebody more than three groups deployed fully ensemble docking. Three groups deployed fragment-based docking, what I mentioned, and 8 groups they implemented EML docking. All are different, but finally they ended up 7 drivers. So there is no rule of thumb that you have to deploy this particular protocol. So it has to be an ensemble of protocols. Then what is the last getting business? This is one of the things what I wanted to bring it here. And in summary, virtual streaming is one of the alternative as well as complementary method than your regular streaming. And it is very easy to carry out or execute at academic level as well as individual also. So if anyone wants to get into research activities, at least to kickstart. So I think this is the best one. So you're not going to spend that much because a lot of open source tools are there. Nowadays, even you can do it with your own laptop itself. You don't need cloud and other things. So it can be done. And also, earlier, if you just have an increase from virtual, it is get published. But nowadays, it's challenging because everyone is doing it. What they suggest is make sure that you just get some bare minimum commercial compounds, test it, and do the hypothesis. At least you get a decent impact to journal. It is helpful for the other research communities to get into it. Remember, I mentioned that drugs are nothing but to meet the unmet medical needs. You know what your research you are doing, how it would benefit others also, because others would take up from you and then they can expand it further. At least we should get into step into that so that you contribute to the mass in mankind and all that. So this is a good one and the recent advance with ultra large and all. I believe everyone may not able to do that, but at least academic they can do that one. They have more evidence to get into collaboration and all. As long as we should get into that. So as I said, still challenges are there. Not that every time you end up success, but you have to put multiple approaches. Not only virtual screening, you should also take into approaches to get this success. So with that, I would like to end the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now the session is open for discussion.
Many people talk as if you know many things. Now it is a challenge. If you know everything, you throw the question. So what do you understand by that concept? What sir has given as a challenge? What do you understand by that? It is nothing but an hackathon. Fine. Do you think only engineering people can solve the hackathon? You can also do it. It's a wonderful, excellent presentation, sir. Thank you very much. What is the advantage is why I have done, even though I have some commitments, it is very interesting to listen to the industry people. Fine. They will be doing cutting edge research, specifically where SAR works. He has what you call huge experience with many drug discovery companies. This is a forum where you will really get an eye opener, where you want to learn, what you want to do. It is realistic. When I was doing this 30 years back, there is no concept of virtual screening at all. only 30, 40 molecules or 2, 3 will be synthesized, you have to screen. What a great advantage you have, youngsters. You can play around. Don't play in your mobile any game. You just play around with this virtual screening. As Sir said, if you have one hit molecule, maybe theoretically, you will not be knowing, maybe you can earn millions. This is how, as a biotechnologist, you should think. Just play like what people are doing. Instead of playing the video games, play with virtual screening. Identify. If you are able to identify one molecule and public, maybe big pharma companies will be, you may not be knowing, they will be looking at what kind of molecule they need. If you have that kind of things, you can become a millionaire or a billionaire. You should have that kind of an approach. Fine? So I don't know how serious you are. I'm really serious. That's why we are working on this. I got a lot of information. We are typically working on virtual screening. We are working on what you call the lead molecule hit. I'm very happy we have identified few molecules which are working on nanomolar scale. Okay, we are very excited to take it to the market. So develop interest. Only thing is you should have some interest. You should understand what is this. You will never get this kind of an opportunity when big industry people come and talk to you. I'm not underestimating academic, but academic is more of theoretical, whereas when industry comes, it is more of realistic, practical application. Fine? So I will be keep on talking. Maybe if you are interested, you can question and thank you very much, sir.
Now I request Professor Dr. B. Venkatacharya sir to honor the chief guest. On behalf of all present here, I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Anand Kumar Raichukar for the thought-provoking talk on the science and art of hacking complex through virtual screening. Your ability to turn complex computational method into a gateway for groundbreaking discoveries is truly inspiring. Your work has left us with perspective and deeper appreciation for innovative drug discovery. Thank you, sir, for inspiring us today.
Thank you all.
I request all the participants to have a refreshment break for 15 minutes and to be back at by 11:30.
Please report to the hospital.
Please report to the host.
ఇక్కడ కొంచెం தர்ஷனான்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒன்று வந்துச்சு. தர்ஷன பிரியன் ஒரு மெயில் வந்துச்சு. அது எம்டி மெயிலா தான் எங்களுக்கு வந்திருக்கு. பிபிடி வந்து அட்டாச் ஆகுது. தர்ஷன பிரியா துரை சார் ஒரு நேம் கூப்பிடுறோம், நீங்க அப்போ வந்துருங்க. ஓகே ஷூர். திருஞான சமிதி அமைந்து அடுத்து SRI அடுத்து ஸ்ரீநிதி யாரு? கற்பகமா? நிர்மலா மேம் தான் பங்கமே. அடுத்து தர்ஷன அவங்களுக்கு கற்பகமா?
ஸ்ரீராமகிருஷ்ண காலேஜ் இன்னைக்கு கொஞ்சம் பேர் போஸ்ட் கொண்டு வந்திருக்காங்க. அவங்கள செகண்ட் ரூம் இருக்குல்ல, அந்த ரூம்ல டிஸ்ப்ளே பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
101 மேம். 101 அந்த லாஸ்ட்ல இருக்குது.
ஆமா, அந்த லாஸ்ட்ல
இருக்கிறது 101 மேம். எத்தனை மணிக்கு மேம் சொல்லட்டும்?
இங்க ஓரம் நடக்கும்ல, அப்ப சொல்லிடு. அப்ப அவங்க வரட்டும்.
அதுதான் எனக்கு ஆன்லைன்ல சப்மிட் பண்ணல.
யாருமே இவங்க எல்லாம் இருக்கிற சிலர் போட்டு எழுதிடலாம்.
எல்லாத்துக்கும்
ஆனா இவங்க இருந்தாங்க, லேட்டா இருந்தாங்க, பார்த்தேன் நானு. லேட்டா நிறைய பேர் வந்து
நல்லா இருக்காங்க சார்.
இப்ப நம்ம என்ன எப்படி சர்டிபிகேட் எழுதுறது?
இப்ப இங்க பண்ணிட்டாங்கன்னா நம்ம அங்க எழுதிடலாம் அப்படின்னு.
அத வச்சு எழுத முடியாதுடா. நமக்கு வந்து இந்த டாபிக்கும் எந்த காலேஜும் வேணும்.
அது வந்து நாங்க இந்த பிபிடி வச்சிருக்கோம். பிபிடி வச்சு உங்களுக்கு நான் டைப் பண்ணி தரேன். லேட்டா தான வந்த.
டைப்ல எனக்கு ஒரு பேப்பர்ல
போர்ட் வந்து நான் கொடுக்கிறேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
OCD புக்ல இருக்குல்ல,
எல்லாரும் 9 மணிக்கு வரணும்ல.
நான் இல்லைன்னா டைட்டில் உங்களுக்கு அப்புறம் வந்து காலேஜ் மீட்டிங் குரூப்ல போட மாட்டோம்.